Back out here sawing today. Seems like it's been forever. Take smaller slabs. Old Mark up there at Wild West says that I'm wasting a lot of money. My slabs are heavy. Got these old ear muffs on. I can't really hear myself talk. And hear things that I normally don't hear on the mill while it's running. It sounds kind of different, kind of hard to explain. go help him. There, and they had a frick mill down there just like this one, but it's a whole lot newer, and didn't have the husk, and none of those engines went with it. It was just a track. It had 45 feet of track, I think, and it had the carriage, and I thought, when I saw it, that carriage looked like it was like brand new compared to mine. And the head blocks and everything are just, they were really tight. Had that nylon or a UHMW underneath it, that plastic for a wear plate, you know. Everything looked really nice. Had good looking cylinders on it, air cylinders, and it also came with a Tyrone Berry hydraulic carriage. Sorry about that, Mom. It had yeah, the hydraulic carriage drive on it. So anyway, it had a lot of good parts on there that I could use if I could get it cheap. Because what I'm doing here, you know, I'm not making enough money to go out and keep buying stuff on this mill. But I thought, you never know about auctions. A lot of times the auction will go real cheap. I thought, how many people are going to be interested in a Sawmill at this auction? Because it was more for heavy equipment and road tractors, dump trucks and stuff like that, grading equipment. And so I thought I had a really good chance. So me and my brother, we went to it, and I told him, I said, I'll go up to 3,000 on this mill, and I can't hear the best, so I was going to have him to bid for me. And so anyway, they got going, and they got going on it. Well, they started off at 5,000, and so I was right out the gate. I was gone. So anyway, it didn't work out. But it finally ended up selling for 15,000. And well, I can't remember, to tell you the truth. It's 15. 18 or 17,000. It might have been 17,000 that it went for. And it was worth it. I mean, you can go buy you another husk. You know, you can buy a husk, go with it. Getting hot. That's good. They had was a manual, a Frick manual, and no more than I know, I'm pretty sure it was a double lock. And it did really good too. They ended up getting 9,000 for it. And it came with that big old yellow 671 Detroit went with it. And those other two engines or motors, they went by themselves. They didn't have any, they didn't go with either one of the mills. Thing I was wanting was that roller bed. It looked just like my roller bed here, except really nice. It was really nice. I thought, man, if I could get that for $800 or $900, I'd get it and put it in front of this one and have that. I'd move it on down the line there. But I wasn't able to get it. It went for $1,100, I think. And I didn't want to give no more than $900 for it, or $1,000. I can't remember which. I may have bid $1,000 and then it went for $1,100. That's what it was. Yeah. And thing they had was a log deck. It was a 3-strand log deck, and it was made by Edmiston. It looked just like Mark Glitchy's up there. Had those 3 arms that fly up and push against the knees there. Head blocks. It was a really nice log deck. I thought, well, I really like that log deck, and I thought I'll bid on that too and see what happens. And if it does, I'll sell mine and put it on there. It went for that's what was $17,000. The automatic mill that looked like mine, it went for $15,000, and the log deck went for $17,500, and they no-selled it. They wouldn't sell it. I can't believe old Wormy got that up there by himself. Went out there to help him. Some of that auction stuff over. I just couldn't get it. I was really wanting it, but I just couldn't get it. I would love to have had that carriage. Good thing about that carriage is it had four head blocks on it. And this one only has 3. But everything on it looked brand new. I mean, it wasn't no wear out. Everything's good and tight. It's a good looking carriage. It's worth every bit of $15,000. It's worth every bit. But I couldn't do that. I met another sawmiller down there though. Super nice man. We exchanged names and numbers. which I've got it, but I can't remember his name right now. Seemed like his last name was Herman. Super nice old guy. Make the old motor Bella. Sawmiller I met down there, he knowed Andrew's Lumber. He has Brett work on his saw. down there at that auction. I said, you ever watch them Sawmillers on YouTube? He said, yeah, I like watching that. I said, you ever watch that Mark Galicia? He said, he looked at me and he just went kind of puzzled. He said, no, I don't reckon I ever heard of him. So I didn't ask him about my channel. If he ain't heard of Mark, he ain't heard of me. I thought everybody knowed Mark.